Okay, my name is Murry Taylor. I started fighting fire in the Sierra National Forest in 1959. Even as a little kid, when I grew up west of Fresno, I can remember standing out in the fields and staring at the mountains. I had a love for the mountains, and the minute I got old enough, I went up there and got a job working on a timber stand improvement crew in 1959. And if you had a regular 40-hour week, your 2-week paycheck after taking out $3 a day for lodging in a tent frame and 3 meals was $85 clear after 2 weeks. Anyway, I was going to a fire up by Jackass Meadows, and I heard on the radio that they'd called jumpers. And I got out of the pickup and looked, and sure enough, there was a Doug circling down over that Balloon Dome fire down in the North Fork of the San Joaquin. And just as I watched the plane, I saw the guys coming out, you know, and the chutes opening against that dark blue Sierra sky. And I thought to myself, going to fires is fun, but that has to be the most fun way of all. And I don't know, from then on, I applied to jump at Redding, and I was turned down in '64, and I was accepted in '65. And that was my first season as a jumper, full-time season down there, and that's the year I also graduated from college with a forestry degree. And Redding had at that time what they called the retread program. They had their regular smoke jumper crew, but every May, early May, they would have old jumpers come back and go through a week of refresher training, make 2 practice jumps, get your gear, and then be ready. So when they had more fires than the regular crew could handle, retreads would go back down there and we would jump. And I love that because it enabled me still to be involved with jumping, and yet I could kind of continue my career. I was married then, and continue my career and still be involved with jumping. And I did that for 6 more seasons. People informed me that I needed to forget about firefighting and take my forestry career more seriously. And I'd been telling them that I really wanted a career in fire, that I felt more comfortable with fire people. I was raised on a farm and a ranch and stuff. And they kind of had been patting me on the back all the time, saying that was great. But in the end, they said, no, you got to give that up. That's non-professional. You're going to be a ranger one of these days. And so that bothered me that I'd been led down. I wanted a career in fire. I wanted ultimately just to be a district FMO. I wanted to be the base manager in Redding for a while and then just be a district FMO with a little crew with some, some fire training and teach kids how to love to fight fire.